He missed a penalty in the 9th minute. Dead silence inside the stadium. Most players would have crumbled. Lionel Messi did not. 29 minutes later, he did something no man in football history has ever done. And before the final whistle, he did it again. This is the story of how the GOAT just rewrote the World Cup record books forever. Let us break it down. This match took place at Dallas Stadium in Arlington, Texas, Argentina versus Austria, a Group J clash with massive stakes. A win would send the defending champions straight into the knockout rounds. But before any of the history happened, there was a moment of pure tension. In the 9th minute, Lautaro Martinez won a penalty for Argentina. Messi stepped up himself, knowing a goal would put him level with the all-time World Cup scoring record for FIFA. But stuttering in his run-up, Messi put the spot kick wide of the bottom right corner to deathly silence at the stadium. FIFA. The whole world watching. The chance gone. For a few minutes, it looked like history would have to wait. For more than a decade, Miroslav Klose's record had looked completely untouchable. Generations of great strikers had come and gone. World champions. Golden Boot winners. Football icons who tried and fell short. None of them could reach the summit. Until now. But here is the thing about true greatness. It does not need a script. It writes its own. In the 38th minute, Messi found space on the edge of the box. A thunderous one-time touch off a pass from Facundo Medina sailed into the bottom left corner past Austria's goalkeeper Alexander Schlager, ESPN. Goal number 17. As the ball hit the net, thousands of Argentina fans exploded in celebration. Teammates rushed toward Messi from every direction. The scoreboard had changed, but so had football history. That goal alone was enough to move him clear of Miroslav Klose, the legendary German striker who had held the men's World Cup scoring record for over a decade. Wikipedia. The record that stood for years now belonged to one man. But Messi was not finished, not even close. Deep into stoppage time, in the 95th minute, a deflected save popped back into the box. Messi's first attempt was blocked, but he found the back of the net on his second chance. ESPN, goal number 18. That second goal broke his tie with Brazilian legend Marta, who had held the record for most goals in any FIFA World Cup, men's or women's, with 17. ESPN. Let that sink in for a second. Not just the men's record, not just the World Cup most people talk about. Lionel Messi is now the all-time top scorer in FIFA World Cup history. Full stop, male or female, across every tournament ever played. Outlook India. Here's why this moment matters so much. This was not some easy stat padded against a weak opponent. Messi personally accounted for all 5 of Argentina's goals across these 2 World Cup matches so far in this tournament. Atlanta FWC 26. He now has 5 goals in just 2 games at this World Cup and has scored in 6 consecutive World Cup matches stretching back to 2022. Sky Sports. 6 straight matches. Across 2 different tournaments. That kind of consistency at this level of competition is almost unheard of. Let us talk about the players he just passed on his way to the top. Messi passed Ronaldo Nazario, who had 15 goals, and Gerd Muller, who had 14, earlier in this very tournament with his hat-trick against Algeria. Sky Sports. He entered this match tied with Miroslav Klose on 16 goals after that opening hat-trick against Algeria last week. Wikipedia. These are not random names, these are legends of the sport. Ronaldo Nazario, Gerd Muller, Miroslav Klose. Messi has now passed every single one of them. And here is a number that should blow your mind. Lionel Messi turns 39 years old in just 2 days. Sky Sports. 38 years old, about to turn 39. Breaking records at an age when most professional footballers have already retired. This also extends his record for the most FIFA World Cup appearances ever, now standing at 28 matches. FIFA. He has also become just the 3rd player in history to score in 6 consecutive World Cup matches, joining French legend Just Fontaine and Brazilian icon Jairzinho. ESPN. Only 3 men in the entire history of this tournament have ever done what Messi just did. Let us talk about what this means for Argentina's campaign. This victory secured Argentina's place in the knockout rounds of this World Cup. Wikipedia. Argentina has now extended their winning streak in this tournament to 8 matches in a row since a shocking opening loss to Saudi Arabia at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Wikipedia. 8 straight wins. After one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Messi has completely transformed Argentina's story since that moment. What makes this even more remarkable is the personal context behind it. Messi was tearful after his first goal against Algeria last week, and it later emerged that his father was recovering from an unspecified health issue. Wikipedia. Despite his personal struggles and a troubled build-up because of a hamstring issue, Messi's mere presence continues to inspire his teammates. Wikipedia. His teammate Alexis McAllister said it best after the Algeria match. If anyone thought this group was better off without Leo, today it became clear that Leo is the most important of them all. Wikipedia. Playing through personal pain, carrying a nation's hopes, and still rewriting history at the same time. After the match, Messi addressed the missed penalty himself. "There were moments when I was really angry about missing the penalty, but I was able to make up for it," Messi said. Wikipedia. "Beyond anything, I'm so happy for the win. It was huge, tough, and difficult. It would allow us to be relaxed to what's ahead." Wikipedia. Classic Messi. Humble in victory. Focused on the team, even while making individual history, yet every record comes with a target on its back. And while Messi celebrated history in Dallas, another superstar was quietly closing in. Kylian Mbappe is chasing Lionel Messi, who just set the World Cup scoring record. NBC Sports. At just 27 years old, Mbappe already ranks fourth on the tournament's all-time scoring list with 14 career goals after scoring twice against Iraq on the very same day Messi made history. ESPN. Mbappe scored 4 goals as a 19-year-old during France's 2018 title run, then followed that with 8 goals in 2022, including a hat-trick in the World Cup final itself. ESPN, 14 goals. At 27 years old, with potentially 2 more World Cups still ahead of him. Messi may hold the record today, but Mbappe is rapidly closing the gap and appears destined to challenge it in the years ahead. ESPN. But for right now, in this moment, there is no debate. Lionel Messi has firmly established himself as the undisputed GOAT of the sport. ESPN. 20 years ago, a teenager stepped onto football's biggest stage. Nobody knew he would become a world champion. Nobody knew he would win 8 Ballon d'Or awards. Nobody knew he would become the greatest player many fans had ever seen. And nobody knew that nearly 2 decades later, he would still be rewriting history. The penalty miss, the response, the record, and then another one moments later. This was not just another World Cup match. This was a reminder that greatness is not defined by perfection. It is defined by how you respond when things go wrong. Lionel Messi, 18 World Cup goals, 1 record holder, 1 legend, and perhaps the greatest footballer the world will ever see. Drop a comment right now and tell me, is this proof that Messi is officially the greatest of all time? Subscribe to this channel for more World Cup history, highlights, and breaking stories every single day. This is your World Cup 2026 coverage, and we will see you in the next one.